Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 1266, minimum time visiting all points. Before we start looking the details of the problem, I just want to mention that my channel focuses on helping people who are preparing for coding interviews as well as telephonic Java interviews, and my channel has over 200 solved problems with different varieties such as dynamic programming, graph, binary search trees, binary search related problems, linked list and string related coding interview questions, and many other logical and array based interview questions are also there. So if you are preparing for Java interviews or coding interviews, please subscribe to my channel. This channel can definitely help you in your job interview preparation. So please subscribe it. So let's look into the problem statements. So on a 2D plane, there are n points with integer coordinates. Points I is equal to xi, yi. Return minimum time in seconds to visit all the points in the order given by points. You can move according to these rules. In 1 second, you can either move vertically by 1 unit or move horizontally by 1 unit, or you can move diagonally square root of 2 units. In other words, move 1 unit vertically then 1 unit horizontally in 1 second. You have to visit the points in the same order that they are given to you, right? And then you are allowed to pass through the points that appear later in the order, but they don't count as visits. So let's say this. So this is one of the problem, like one of the examples it's given. So let's take this example over here. So as you can see, this is one of, so I'll just mark it. So this is one point that is given to us. This is the first point that is given to us. This is the second point that is given to us, and this is the third point that is given to us, right? So first point is 1 1, right? So we have to, if we want to go from this point to this point, then we can, like, how we can go in a shortest time is shown in this red color, right? So we can first diagonally go from this point to this point. So this takes 2 seconds, right? And then this one take 1 second. So this is total 3 seconds here. And after that we have to go diagonally like this, right? So 1 2 3 and 4. So total 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 seconds it will take us basically, right? To go, like, to cover all the points in the given order. So as you can see, the answer is 7. So this is how the 7, like, this is how the answer is calculated. So let me just revert this back so we can reuse this. So what we will do, from start point, this is the point 1, right? This is point 1, this is point 2, and this is point 3. So what we will do to go from point 1 to 2 is, to minimize the time, right? Then we will try to go diagonally as much as possible, right? So this is basically a diagonal point that we can go, right, as much as possible, right? And from this point we have to go in the vertical direction like this, right? So this is what our approach will be. Like, we will go diagonally as much as possible, uh, closest to the point, right? And if we cannot reach the point diagonally, then after that, this point, for example, right, then we have to go horizontally this much distance basically, right? So this is our approach to solve the problem. And how we will be doing it is basically, like, for example, we so let me show you the implementation so it will be clear to you. So first I just took 1 seconds variable. I calculated the length of the points array, right, that is given to us. So for example, here 3 points are given, and we will iterate through each point, and we will calculate the that point and the next points difference. For example, here 1 1 and 3 4 is given, right? Here also, as you can see, this is 1 1, right? So this point is 1 1, and this one is 3 4, right? This point is 3 4 basically. So if you see, x is 3 here and y is 4 here, right? So 3 4 is this point. So we will calculate the difference, x difference. So x difference will be 2, right? So x difference here will be 2, and y difference will be 3, right? 4 minus 1. So y difference will be 3. So as you can see, we calculated x and y difference, and if x difference is less than y difference, then what we will do is we will calculate like seconds is equal to seconds plus x difference, right? So seconds is 0 in the beginning, seconds is 0 in the beginning, so seconds plus x difference is 2, so 0 plus 2 we will have to do, right? And then we have to do like y difference minus x difference we have to add. So uh, y difference minus x difference is 1, right? 3 minus 2, so we have to add this much time, so it became 3, right? So this is how we will calculate how much time it will take to reach from this point to this point, and you can see it in the red line, right? So this one is 2 seconds, this one to reach this point, and this is 1 second, right? So that's what we are doing here basically. So this is 2 seconds and this is 1 second, so total 3 seconds it will take us, right? So so this is the logic, that is how we implemented. So x difference, as you can see, this is the x difference, right? From this point to this point, like, right, this is the x difference, which is 2 basically, right? And then so 2 we will add in 0, and then this is y difference after that, right? Y difference minus x difference, which is 1, this one, this much, right? This is 1, right? So 3, right? So 3, and then from this point to this point again, this point is 3 4, right? So let's take this, let me write this down here. So 3 4 is this another point, and the point that we want to go here is -1, and this one -1 and -1, right? So this one is -1 and 0, -1 and 0. So -1 0 is the next point. So again we will have to calculate the x difference. So x difference will be how much is the x difference here? 3 and -1, right? So x difference will be 4, correct? X difference is equal to 4, and then y difference is also 4 in this case. Y difference is again 4. So when we go here, our condition x difference is not less than y difference, because both are same, right? 4. So we will go here and we will add seconds plus y difference. So seconds is now 3 plus 4, right? Y difference is 4. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, correct? 7. And then we have to add the difference between x difference and y difference. So it is 0, right? 4 minus 4 is 0. So total answer will be 7, right? So 7 is total answer. So this is how we are going to like solve this problem of minimum time visiting all points. So as you can see, the implementation is pretty simple. We just will calculate x difference and y difference for the 2 points that we are looking at, these 2 points first, then these 2 points like this. And then based on x difference, if x difference is less than y difference, we will just first add x difference, and the difference between y difference and x difference we will add, right, in 2 seconds. So that's how we got this 3 first, right? So as you can see, x difference is 2 here and y difference is 3, correct? uh, you got it, right? This is the x difference, so this is 2 basically, 1 and 3, right? And then this one is the y difference, so this is 4 and this is 1, so y difference is 3. So we will as you can see, first we will add 2 and then 1, right? 2 is the x difference, so we will add 2 in 0, and then 1 is y difference minus x difference, 3 minus 2 1. And then for the second time, when we again come into the loop, we will again calculate x difference, y difference, which is 4 4. So we will go into this else part right here, and we will add 3 plus 4. 4 is the y difference, so 3 plus 4 is 7, and x difference is 4, y difference is 4, so this is 0 basically, right? So it becomes 7, so 7 we will return. So let's take this example that is given to us, and we'll just quickly run this code. So we should get 7 as our answer. So we are getting 7 as our answer, which is the correct answer. um, so let's take one other example that I created actually, so I can just show you that example. So it is similar to this example, but we are having more points to cover this time. So let me just show you that also. So this is our example. So this is similar to the previous example, right? Let me make this big. So here from this point, now again we are going 3 here. So this is 3, right? 1 2 3 distance, and this is 1. So until this point we used to get 7, right? Until this point. Now we will be adding this 3, means 7 plus 3 plus 1, which is 11. So we should get 11 as our answer for this test case. So let me just modify the test case and use this test case instead. So 1134 minus 1 0, and after that we have to put minus 1 3 and minus 2 3. So minus 1 3 and then minus 2 3, minus 2 3, right? So this becomes this test case. Now it will be 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 11 should be the answer once we run this. So we are getting 11, so it is correct answer, right? So as you can see, this is 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 3 10 plus 1 11. So we are getting correct answer. Let's just run through all these test cases that they have given us, these two cases, and make sure it works. So 7 and 5 we are getting, which is correct. Let's just go ahead and submit this solution. So our solution is 100% faster than others, and on the memory side it is 53%, which is very good. So this is the way we can solve minimum time visiting all points. So basically we have been given points and we have to visit all the points in the given order. So we just use this logic that I just explained you over here. So we calculated X difference and Y difference, and based on these conditions we will calculate, diagonal time, and then if required we will have to move horizontal or vertical time and add that time as well. So if you haven't already looked into my playlist of LeetCode and LeanCode videos on my channel, then please go through it now. It has over 200 solved examples explained with Java code and details, and those problems were taken which were like previously asked by big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and many other companies. And those were handpicked problems to cover different varieties such as dynamic programming, graph problems, binary search tree problems, linked list, string related interview questions, and logical based interview questions. If you are just preparing for initial screening rounds for Java or telephonic rounds, there is another playlist called as Java interviews that discusses frequently asked telephonic questions and how to answer those questions, as well as the Java concepts and architecture related questions. So please go through it. If you find this video helpful and if you like it, please hit like and subscribe it. Your subscription is really important to us because that is the way the video can reach to more people. They can also watch these videos, and while they are preparing for their Java interviews and coding interviews, and they can also get help by looking into these different variety of problems on my channel. So please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching the video.